what is it that you think Liz Truss has as either a person or a politician? Because sometimes the two are quite separate, aren't they? What does she have that Rishi Sunak doesn't?
Well, I think if I were to sum it up, I would say that Liz Truss has proved to be the more adept politician during this contest, even though we might want to argue that Rishi Sunak has sometimes come across as the more prime ministerial. And that's certainly one of the contrasts that emerges when you start looking at some of the polling. So what do I mean by that? Well, the honest truth is, this has been a contest which has been overtaken by the news since it really began at the beginning of July, i.e. the cost of living crisis, as you were just saying, has come to completely dominate this campaign. But what has Liz Truss done during this campaign to respond to that changing news agenda? The short answer is virtually nothing. She has kept to her crucial strapline, which has been tax cuts, not handouts. That's been a very clear, consistent message. It summarizes the principal difference between her and Rishi Sunak, and she has stuck to her guns. And because it's proved to be a relatively popular message with the electorate that she's trying to appeal to, it's proved to be seemingly an effective strategy. Just think about, get Brexit done or take back control. She has come up with a phrase that's similar. Rishi Sunak, in contrast, and I think I would argue, not that his arguments are necessarily better, but they certainly tend to be somewhat more nuanced. The truth is, he's somewhat to the left of Liz Truss on many of issues. He's got somewhat more subtle positions, and he's certainly very quick on his feet. But he's never had a strapline that summarizes his message, number one. And two, yes, he has changed his position during the course of the campaign in the wake of the cost of living crisis, and has been much more upfront about the need to spend more and to target that money on those who are less well off. And he's been contrasting himself with Liz Truss's tax cuts, which he claims would only help the better off. Now, we can argue the merits of those positions. He's demonstrated a degree of flexibility, but it's not a flexibility that's helped him to have a clear message that makes it clear to Tory members what he stands for.
OK,